The STIHL Timbersports Australian Trophy has landed in St Kilda, and the best athletes have chopped their way to the quarterfinals. With just one last chance heat remaining, Brad Losa will take on Blake Meyer. As the three-time international trophy winner, Losa knows just how tough this format can be, with one aim in mind for the competition.
Your stages through the race where you want to give up, your arms are hurting or you're really gone, and the transitions between one discipline to the next is what really takes it out of you. So probably just to complete the event without exerting as much energy as you possibly can.
Fighting for that last quarterfinal spot against Losa, Meyer will have to be on his game.
I'm feeling really good. I've done a lot more work this year leading up to this event. I can't really afford to have any little lapses of concentration or anything like that. And before I know it, I could potentially miss out on getting through it all, let alone trying to save any energy.
3, 2, 1, go!
Both of these gentlemen with a great start. Brad Losa, unusual to see him in a last chance qualifier, but going up against Blake Meyer. And he's just a hair behind Brad Losa as they move from stock saw over to the underhand chop. Blake Meyer, plenty of speed on that axe as well. Brad Losa, lots of power, and Brad Losa is the first guy moving over to the other side of his block on underhand chop. All right, Losa looking good as he splits the block first. Blake Meyer still working on a couple of short, choppy hits, and they both move over to the single buck. Now, as we said earlier on in the show, Brad Losa is an absolute master at the single buck. He has the flow, he has the skill, and most importantly, he has the experience with this particular discipline to be able to get that cookie on the floor quickly. And a big hookup by Losa. I spoke too soon, might have jinxed him, hope not, as he drops it finally and moves over to standing block chop. Blake Meyer still working on his in the back end there as he finally gets it down, and he'll move over to standing block chop to try and catch up with Losa. Losa now working on the other side of his block with a distinct advantage here. Looks like he's getting tired, but it's a scheme of Losa. He knows when to save energy, and he does need to save energy in order to get through this discipline into the next round. And that's going to be a time of 1:27.96 for Losa, and a couple hits more for Meyer, and a time of 1:35.86 for Blake Meyer.
Yeah, that's good to get through that round, you know. Qualifying was a little bit rusty. Wasn't too far off the top four, but certainly could have went a little bit better. So I backed off a little bit there because I had a reasonable lead, but the next round certainly won't be easy, you know. So coming from beneath the top four certainly makes it a lot harder.
So with the last chance round complete, the quarterfinals have been decided. The top 8 athletes will now go head-to-head for those vital semi-final spots.